This video is proudly brought to you by Hollywoodbets. Register now and win.
Kamajuga, nice little touch in there as the Namibians look for their first shot in Angola in this match. Kasume with a lovely touch from a midfield and driving through with the shot from a tight angle at the end of it all. Finding really well placed, Langanga.
He just made himself an option there for third man run.
Problems gonna rise. Nicely done on the far side. Ball in! Oh, just missed on the near post then with the Namibians doing well at creating a moment. Depu on the turn. Isolated, no problem. Eliminates two. Powering forward now is Depu and his teammates arriving on the scene. The cutback! Keeper doesn't hold on! 1-0! Well, Depu making it all happen on this near side. And when Kaliano's shot was blocked, Pedro was at hand to find the opener.
Ciro just made a mess out of it. It wasn't as harmful as it looked like from the first shot. And he just parried it because he had already thought, I'm not going to hold on to this one. And he put it on the silver plate for the opposition. How is that? Pedro just thinking, thank you very much. You thought of me.
Well, they had a moment, did the Namibians on the other side of the field, and immediately Depu goes on a run here, eliminates two, and problems start. That's his brilliance, Depu, powering forward then. Still, the cutback was quality.
But how was that for knowing what to do? There was no one in the box, and he thought outside the box there could be players lurking. And yes, lurking they were, that is Kaliano. And then the keeper parried it, just giving it away just like that. And he just gave it to Pedro. Pedro, what else can he say? Thank you very much. What do you do when a gift comes your way?
Well, this is a tournament, we've seen Depu doing it, now you see others getting into the mix as well. Now, from this moment where they missed it on the near post and should have scored, they went on to have some serious problems. Lovely first touch, holds the defender off. Now, let's go. Boom, two out of the equation. And the rest, as they say, Mafa, is history as he cut it back perfectly. And, oh, Pedro is a gift. Box two lurking on the edge of the box, including a third here with all of the Namibians back. First touch and shot coming in then for Mendinho, who didn't get enough purchase on that and allowed two touches in that sort of position. Dangerous here for the Namibians. Lucky that he didn't get power on that. Well saved nonetheless here by Desiro.
Yeah, he just
matches. Yes, Kiliano in a good position to win it back initially. Muzio now coming into effect, and the shots. We're going to call for the goal kick here. Karumbe is an interesting case, Max Papaniani. He started off the last game in the left-back position, did the Yunnan player, but he's moved back to his more familiar midfield in the, or familiar position in the middle of the park.
Look at how he hit that ball to hit the side netting. It's because of that nudging by...
Over the Namibian game. These boys have done well to get to where they have, and now problems. Serious problems there for Ambira, as the communication there's nowhere to speak of, and sneaking in is a poor old hard-working Pedro, and he reckons he took a bit of a knock here.
And that wasn't even deliberate, so I don't think you'll get a penalty for that, because he was just coming in from nowhere, and there the defender messed up, and I think it's the man, Kamberipa. No, it isn't. It isn't. It's Hambira. Hambira just was too flat, and he wanted to steal it from him. Kicked him in the interim. Oh, stood on his ankle. Wasn't deliberate though. He was just reacting to the...
There you go. He has been asked to go have a look as Ahmad Halal. Leticia Vienna of Eswatini, as well as Diana Chikotesha of Zambia. A long, hard look at this before making the decision to ask the man in charge of this game to go and have a look. Now, there's that contact, Max.
That's what he can be penalized for, just stepping on him. But whether it was deliberate or not, he just quickly realized that there's a man coming to steal the ball from me. You take it, is the big number 9 that you see facing us with the back, and it is a penalty.
There you have it. He's taken his time, thought about it, comes out, gives the penalty, and there will be a yellow card to boot as well. Namibia in trouble. Namibia playing themselves into trouble here, with Pedro again closing down from the front, something the Angolans have profited from so often in this year's tournament, where they're looking for his 5th of the tournament. Depo finds the back of the net. Angola lead by 2 in the minutes leading up to half-time, and Depo gets on the scoring sheet here in the final.
Just before Depo touched the ball, that's when Desiro always almost moving away, giving him direction that I'm going this side, which is my right-hand side. And Depo just opened the foot and said, thank you very much.
Well, he joins the all-time top goal scorers for Angola in the history of the Hollywoodbets COSAFA Cup. Joins Aqua and Love, who scored 5 goals in the COSAFA Cup for Angola in the past, ahead of Petinho for Flavio on 3, Babululu and Mateus all on 3. Depo now making history with just about every strike here in this tournament.
No one will catch him. Business done. He's the leading goal scorer of this tournament. He's got his shin pads with a cross on it, and every time he scores, he just takes them out and kisses them.
Well, the SAFA president as well as the CAF president, both at the top of your picture, watching on in the VIP section. Good movement out on the far side. The early ball, diving header. What a save to deny Depo. What play from the far side from Pedro. He's pace telling here in this first half. Desiro with his best moments.
That is the best moment, with the biggest striker going for a diving header. This man is always in business when he's in that box. But how's that?
Outswinger. Defended on the near post. From range. Gets his body nicely behind. Over to Richard. It goes here with numbers already awaiting the early cross. Ball played. And then the header. Oh, just wide of the mark. Well, they've been unleashed. The Namibians. Nashika coming from that right back position. 1 of 4 awaiting the cross from that far side.
He was lacking and expecting it right on the far post. And Nashika there was very unfortunate. Couldn't pull it back into play. Not target, but back into place. It would have made a difference.
Now finding their way here. Header! Goal number 3. It's Vitinho carrying forward for his 2nd of the tournament.
Not only his 2nd, his similar. His second goal is, in fact, his 2nd goal is similar to the first, if you remember. Same side of the poles, attacked his corner, and in that case he was unmarked. This time he just forced his way through. 3-0, this game is done and dusted.
Well, we mentioned they have very many ways to hurt you, the Angolans, and set pieces most definitely one of those. The combination of Vitinho and Mendinho could have scored more in this tournament, with some of their clear-cut chances going wide of the mark. But twice now, Vitinho has found the mark here, unmarked. And from that sort of range, all he had to do is keep it away from Desiro marks.
It's not for the first time when he just gets to the end of the ball unmarked. But the interesting thing is the taker. It's not the usual maestro. In this case, it's Berno, where he just takes that corner and took it so well. They aim at the area and then expect the big man to just attack it. That's in the bag. That's in the bag.
Well, Pedro could take on the move. Depo's available. And the touch defensively from Gimberipa was crucial then in denying Depo a look at goal. Well, Petrus having a lot to say to the referee here, who's already waiting card in hand.
That's a red.
Stomping down on the ankle then.
That's a red.
That's almost a bone-breaking challenge from Ameripa. And if he decides to show the reds, it will be just about everything that can go wrong for the Namibians' will here. It looks an ugly challenge now. So, yellow cancelled. Back into the left pocket. Breast pocket. Straight red. Gets much worse for the Namibians now with the 10 on the field.
Didn't make mistakes and they got punished for that. Now it's make-up time. It's now the worst thing to do.
That's what it's doing! Click, click! Bang! Vidinho smashes it home! What a goal from Vidinho! He's second in the match, but what a goal!
We've worked with Vidinho in all these games, but we haven't seen the strength of him. We were wondering why has he got the ball under his armpits, waiting for this set piece to happen. And didn't he smash it? Wow. We saw beautiful goals in the earlier game. Now this. Beautiful, beautiful goals in this tournament.
Wow.
It's one of those where you can say, keeper, do something, and you know, yet the poor guy can't do anything about anything there.
It's not far to his side. It flies straight over him. It's just at such velocity, Mark says. Little he can do in the way of reaction here.
He reacted, but everything was too late. By the time his arm was raised, that ball was kissing the back of the net. That's a beauty.
Straight thunderbolt from Vidinho. And Angola now 4 goals up with the extra man. Defenders, then there's Depu, then Pedro, and here they come again as they bench it for us. And from the near post, it's Galliano that finds the roof of the net to make it 5.
At the time when Pedro was raising his hand on the far post blind side, and then it was a question of, I don't need you. I saw Galliano, and he's the man nearest to me, and he hit it. What a teamwork, what a team picture. What a... Since we're from the second group stages, this is one team that anybody had to beat in this tournament. You could see the signs.
Also the way they take up positions in the box, one on the center, one on the near post, one on the far post. They stretch that defense, and who do you mark? And arriving late on the near post then was Galliano.
You know what that does, Caesar? It makes the job so easy for the player that is about to play the cross. And those are basics of teaching strikers how to attack the cross. You attack the cross by occupying all 3 areas.
Angolan flag flying high. The men sent off. The Namibians. They are playing a part in every card. Museo with a chance to pull one back then. And well, it's been that sort of day as Nganga comes up with his best play of this match. Bit of a gift from the Angolans late in the match here. And well, the man they wanted in that situation then on the one-on-one against Nganga makes himself big. And denies a bit of respectability to the scoreline for Angola are the 2024 Hollywoodbets COSAFA Cup champions, having registered the biggest win in a final. And what it was. Scorers: Vidinho with a lovely brace, Galliano, Pedro, and Depu. As the Angolans put 5 beyond Namibia, who end the match with 10 men, with VAR having played a part in 2 crucial decisions made by the match referee. One for the penalty, the other for a straight red card. And for Namibia, everything that could go wrong did. Well, so for Angola, well, the side that kept getting stronger and stronger as the tournament went on. They were definitely amongst the favorites going into the last 4. They finish this final in style, and will celebrate well into the night here in Kabeja. difficult day for the Namibians. As perfect as it gets for the Angolans, champions of Southern African football, with a 5-0 win over Namibia.
This video is proudly brought to you by Hollywoodbets. Register now and win.